Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ender Academy. Today, we are going to improve the Quartz Tiger once more, infuse a few wand foci and things like that, and then we're going to test our metal on a dungeon quite far away. But first I wanted to show you this here. This is my monument to Vigil, our dear friend. I tried to keep it simple, little sign, little statue. I'm not that good at making statues. Anyway, nice sunrise. Let's get on to business today. To start with, we're going to infuse a few things and also go over a few slight changes to the mod pack. I got my infusion altar here with some more crystals set up. You can see some things scattered around it, and the keenly observant among you would have already noticed that there's something weird going on with my health bar, but we'll get to that in a bit. First, I'd like to really quickly infuse this wand foci that we will be needing in the dungeon ahead. We're going to be taking this Peck's Curse Wand Focus, which I got off of a Peck Mage a very long time ago. That Peck tried to kill me for some reason. Why would anyone ever want to kill me? I'm such a nice guy. I don't understand why he would be so hostile towards me, but he was. And he lost very, very badly. We're also going to need some Essentia. Let's see. To make this thing, we need Sanos, or Sano, which I got out of healing potions down here. I have a little brewing stand set up. All my nether wart. I think I even have more healing potions in here. They each have 6 Sano, so that got me a lot of Sano. I think I made a dozen of them or something. That is the healing Essentia. Then we are also going to need Spiritus, which I have. That I got by centrifuging the Cognitio Essentia that you can get out of paper, and that gets you Terra and Spiritus, so Spiritus is very easy to get. Then I also need Victus, which down here I distilled seeds into Granum and then centrifuged those as well, and that gets you Ordo and Victus. Lovely. The centrifuge really solves like practically every problem you could ever have with alchemy. It's amazing. Oh, and I also removed all these pipes because they were broken. Fantastic. So now we have all the Essentia we need. We have the main component of this infusion. We can teleport up using the Hand of Vigil, which is what I decided to call it. I think it's a fitting name. There we are. And let's start this infusion. You might, and we need all of the Essentias, obviously. You'll also possibly notice that my Thaumonomicon looks slightly different. It has a little plus sign. That's because it is now a cheat sheet version of the Thaumonomicon. Every time I use this, it automatically gives me every single ounce of research in the entire book. And the reason that I now have this is because, for some reason, in the Ender Academy mod pack, every single time I change the mods around at all, I lose all my Thaumic research. Every single stitch of it, and I need to start from scratch. And seeing as I've already done all this research for both Ender Academy and the Rack Pack, I'm not doing all this again every single time I need to change the mod pack. So, yeah, that's a problem that's fixed in the 1.7 version of Thaumcraft, but I'm not running 1.7 Minecraft because that doesn't run on my computer for some reason. Enough technical babbling. Let us infuse this thing. We have some spare stuff because we still don't have a perfect altar. We would need hundreds of crystals for that, or not hundreds, but, you know, a lot of crystals. So is anything going to vaporize? I don't think so. Everything's still here. Wonderful. This is going to make us a healing focus, so we'll be able to use our wand to heal ourselves. And I know what you're thinking.
Oi, Connor chap. In Minecraft, you just have normal health regeneration as long as you've eaten enough food, so why on earth would you need a healing focus? You haven't needed it before.
Well, the thing is, you remember how I had more than just one heart canister from Tinker's Construct here? Well, actually, I have 10 now. That might seem like a lot. Well, you haven't seen anything yet. Let me go down here and show you how many red hearts I actually have stockpiled here. Look at that, 8 extra hearts. So I've collected 18 of these things so far. But my health is not regenerating. That's because we have natural regen disabled, which is, ooh, whoop, I didn't want to do that just yet. I want to throw it on the ground and study it. Oh wait, I don't need to study it. I have all the research. Wow, that feels weird to not need to study anything. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Anyway, we have natural regeneration disabled on our server now, on our little single player world, which is pretty dang hardcore, and I wasn't wanting to do it before. When I was originally building Ender Academy, this will be another little rambling segment. In fact, while I'm rambling, I might as well craft another thing that I need. Boop, boop, boop. Little ender chest wand foci. This is also going to be useful for the adventure. When I was originally making Ender Academy, I really wanted to have this mod installed called Natural Absorption. That was the name of the mod. It's by Father Toast. And what it does is it gives you a little natural health buffer thing. Here, let me just craft this. There we go. Wand focus, Ender Rift. Fan-frickin-tastic. Boop. That lets me access my ender chest whenever I want, which is very useful for storage. And then this, if I use it, it will heal me maybe. Bloop. Oh, there we go. It's slow, but it works. And it uses Vis, so I don't need to use all those healing potions. Anyway, what the Natural Absorption mod does is it gives me these two little glowing golden hearts above my normal health. Let me zoom in on those. Those are what you would normally get from like a golden apple or something like that. And basically how it works is whenever I take damage, it detracts from that first, and if I don't take damage for 10 seconds, those hearts start to regenerate. But my normal health, which as you can see is now up to 20 hearts, oh my gosh, does not naturally regenerate. So what this means is that I can take very small amounts of damage, like say, oh, I can't teleport straight up like I can in the rack pack. Say if I jump off of something and don't wear my boots or suppress the power of my boots, like a loon, let's do that. Whee! So there I took 1 heart of damage, and if we wait 10 seconds, that will regenerate. But if I took more and wiped out all my natural absorption and got into my real health down there, the 20 golden hearts that I now have, then those would not regenerate. The natural absorption would, but those would not. So what does all this actually mean? Cypher, do you understand? Glyph? Glyph understands. He understands that what it means is that I can take very small amounts of damage occasionally and not need to worry about it, but larger amounts of damage are actually going to be an issue worthy of my concern. I like the balance of that. I think it's going to work very well, and it's how I wanted it to be from the start, but I had just lost track of the website where that mod was actually available for download. It's among Father Toast's mods, which are fantastic. He also made Lost Books. But enough of all of that. The main focus that we actually wanted to do right now is we want to improve the Quartz Tiger, and of course, that requires a Nether Star. And now you're obviously thinking to yourself, oh man, are you going to fight a Wither? Well, nope, that would be way too exciting. Why would I want to do exciting things on Ender Academy? No. We're going to do a slight alternate method of gaining our first Nether Star. So let's really quickly travel over to an Elder Farlander. I can't remember if this is the house that he lives in. I believe it is. I've been gathering endumium crystals and emeralds, and are you the one? Yes, you are. That is the best trade you will ever find from any Farlander ever, and we are going to make it. 30 emeralds, 30 endumium crystals. We now have our very first Nether Star. Thank you, sir. I will put this to good use, don't you worry. This will improve the blade that hopefully will fell the dragon that has caused all of us all these problems. At least I think it has. That is my suspicion, my theory, is that the enderdragon is behind, well, everything bad. That's what I've decided. Oh, here, I wanted to show you something else too. The range on the Hand of Vigil is insane. I can teleport really long distances, provided the world is loaded in. I can teleport a very long way, which is quite nice. And I also, you might have noticed in my alchemy lab that I now have a way of repairing this thing. I made a Thaumic Restorer, which is like a little box that you put tools in, and it repairs their durability, at the cost of Instrumentum Essentia, though. Every single time I use this, I think it costs 4 durability. Ah, there's the Vigil Memorial right there. But I currently don't have a very good way of getting Instrumentum Essentia, so, oh well. Maybe I should stop abusing this thing, because we're going to probably need it in the dungeon up ahead. Let's regenerate that a little bit. Boop. Do we need any more? I stockpiled a whole bunch of these Essentia files of Instrumentum, so I can just refill that. There we are. Now it is time to improve the quartz tiger. Oh boy. Oh, and let's also put these up here. This has been a long time coming, and if you know me, then you already know the upgrades that I'm going to give to the quartz tiger. I'm just going to make it even sharper, because that's what I do. And how did you get in here? How do you get past those glyphs? I don't understand anymore. So let's get all of our quartz. There we go. We've got, oh my gosh. I really wanted to research this Nether Star just out of curiosity. There you are. Ding! Wow. Interesting essentials in that interesting aspect. Alright, here we go. Quartz Tiger, Nether Star. There we go. It has yet another achievement get. These achievements, they also get wipes all the time. And let's improve it all the way to 432 quartz. You know the drill. Tick, 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 tick. We've done it. It's all the way up to 432 quartz crystals. It didn't actually have that much left in it to be upgraded, but we upgraded it anyway. So now, it says it does 23 attack damage. That's a lot of damage, especially when I do a charging critical hit or whatever. So yeah, that should serve us quite well indeed. And we've got our healing focus to heal ourselves. We've got our Ender Rift to access our Ender Chest. We'll want to recharge our wand before we leave. That's always a good idea. You'll notice that I used up my portable hole wand focus in creating that Ender Rift. Well, I don't really use the portable hole focus anyways, because if you haven't noticed, I don't have the best frame rate, and the portable hole focus tanks your frame rate quite a bit. So, it's nighttime. That's another tweak to Ender Academy now, is that if I go over to my bed here and try to sleep, something somewhat interesting and slightly disconcerting happens. I can't sleep. Very, very interesting. Things are getting a little bit more challenging around here, just the way I like it. Well, since I'd like to leave, I guess when dawn breaks, I might as well show off this sword as well. This is a Chameleon Sword. It's part of Apocrypha, which is something I didn't think I'd really get into, but it's made with these envy shards that you can occasionally find in the Nether. And how Chameleon tools work is you can give them 3 different enchantment sets. So on all 3 sets of enchantments for this, I gave it Sharpness 5 and Repair 2. As you can see, currently it has Educational, which means extra XP when I kill things with it. If I shift right click, changes over to the next one, which has Capitalist, so I occasionally get emerald fragments from it. And if I right click again, it switches to Looting, which we all know and love. But I'm not really using this sword currently because the Quartz Tiger is now, oh man, this is really a blade befitting a samurai. So I guess we are just going to go over here, stare at our, there we are, Hand of the Vigil is now all fixed up, and actually, why would I wait for morning to travel there? I don't think I need to wait for morning. I'm going to leave right about now. Let's look at our atlas. We are currently down here at the Enclave. We're going to head due north to a town up here, and then a little bit a little bit north and also east, and there is the Walker Castle. I already scouted it out, flew over it with my thermostatic harness to just check it out ahead of time, so I know exactly where it is. It's going to be quite the challenge, but ooh, are we ready? Do we have everything we want? I believe we do. I think it's going to be lit up in there, so we might not need torches. That's quite the assumption, and it's an assumption I am willing to make. Let us head out. Now this is a dungeon if ever I've seen one. It looks like it's several dungeons intersecting each other, but this is just one of those underground dungeons that most likely has a lich at the bottom. Ooh, Rebel Farlander. I don't need to deal with you. I should be saving my Vis, because my Vis is the only thing that's going to be really keeping me alive here. Well, other than my armor, and my sword, and my mad samurai skills, which I definitely have. Cows, don't barbecue yourselves, alright? That is a recipe for cow barbecue. Yes. Here we have finally gotten to the giant ruins section, which happened because of a total malfunction with the ruins mod. Unfortunately, turns out the ruins mod spawns all kinds of config files all over the place, so even though I had it set to the lowest spawn rate, the ruins ended up spawning all the time because apparently there was a third config file within the Ender Academy save, and that was what was actually controlling the spawns, and that was set really high. So it took me a really long time to figure out that that was what's going on. So in certain areas of our map, we just have tons of ruins scattered around all over the place, and it's kind of crazy. But now everything's fixed and everything should be fine. The sun is coming up behind that battle tower. We haven't done a battle tower, and I don't really think I'd be interested in doing that right now, because the entire point of this exercise is to test ourselves against really dangerous foes that have a lot of health and do a lot of damage. So that's why I'm going to the Walker Castle. Hey, get out of my way. I don't want to be weakened or whatever it is that you do. Here we are at the village. The village has a big old temple thing there. Haven't explored that, but I think it's filled with enemies as well. So I don't really want to quarrel with them right now. There's another Ender Titan. I think from researching the Ender Titan a little bit more and observing it in its natural habitat, I've come to deduce that they actually protect Farlanders. So yeah, they aren't actually that bad after all. Oh my gosh, I just realized this is the first testificate village I've visited on camera in the entirety of Ender Academy. That's funny. Wait, what's that? Astral Silver or name. All the metallurgy stuff has name at the end of their names. I can't fix that either. I don't know why. Anyway, let's look at one of these villagers. Hey man! You are amazing. That's absolutely amazing. You have terrible trades, but you're amazing. Good on ya, mate. Let's continue on and leave these poor folk with their terrible architectural design that is completely inaccessible. Wow, that's just a travesty of building technique. We are now heading which direction? Let's check. A little bit to the right. There we go. We will now make it. Traveling into the sunrise. The sun will be in our eyes as we attack the base, but unlike the people in Redwall, that is not a problem for me. Man, that is a really obscure reference to a really small scene in the first book of the Redwall series. There you go. Ooh, another Elder Farlander. Hey, dude. Why do you always kill the chickens? You are biased against chickens existing. Over the deserts and through the woods to Walker Castles we go. Our sword in hand, we don't have a band, but I'm singing anyhow. Oh, I cannot rhyme. Oh dear. We're almost there, so no more need for singing. We will storm the castle and see what loot it can bring us. Maybe there's something in there that could help us fight the enderdragon. Maybe not. Either way, it'll be a good test of our skills. Are we close at all? I can't really tell. All this tundra looks so similar. Gliding down. Oh dear, I really am losing it. We're almost there. We should be seeing it on the horizon any minute now as it loads in. Oh, I think there it is. The Walker Castle. So this will consist of a bunch of demonic undead, possibly, and one really powerful boss hidden somewhere inside. So I'm just going to actually, let's take an aerial view of this. That sounds like a great idea. What does it look like from up here? We've got a rooftop. All those little cages are just sleeping walkers, and they will awaken as soon as I get near. So we've got to be very careful. I'd also like to load all of the chunks around it so that we don't have all the lag of those chunks loading in. Here we are. Is that stained clay or wool? I can't tell. It's a very bland structure, to say the least. I don't think walkers particularly care about aesthetics in their builds. It does look kind of cool, though. The simple, massive scale of it is something to admire, at the very least. Let's jump back down here. Do we want to go through a window? I don't think we do. I think I'd like to go straight through the front door, like a proper honorable samurai, testing them at their best, as it were. So let's glide back around. I've got a moat of sorts. It's a very ineffective moat, considering I can fly, and considering most of it is frozen over, but no matter. I'm sure it's a good conversation piece. Also, they've got a dimensional door right in front of their castle, so I guess if I want to escape very, very quickly, I could use that as a really terrible, inadvisable method of escape. So, where is the front door? That would actually be helpful to know. Is it around? If I were a walker, where would I put the front door? Also, how close? Ooh, there they are. I think I see them. What do they look like? They don't look particularly friendly. Okay, let's go around here. There's the gate. The gate, ooh, and they're already shooting at me. Well, so much for stealth. Let's start this up. Whoop, miss. Miss again. Gotcha. That is a pretty dang accurate wand focus. I'm very glad I made it. Although, for more median range, I'm going to be using this. Whoop! Remember, I don't have natural health regeneration anymore, so I can't just tank them and not really worry about it. Charge! Whoa, there's a lot of them. At least we can two-shot those guys. Alright, jumping out. Like I said, one little bit of damage, not too much of a problem. But if I take more damage, I will need to heal, which as you've seen is not that fast. Maybe I need a better strategy of attack. I can fly. I can attack them from anywhere here. However, they do form a nice natural bottleneck at their gate, which is flooded, so their moat works in my advantage. And that guy's shooting his friend. They're not friendly, are they? Oop. Okay. This is clearly not really going to work. Do they have healing? Ow. Yep, have a heart right there. So we can repair that, because why not? Do they? Oh, and now they're storming out into the field. Alright, lightning focus, blade. Let's do this. That's 2 down. Got a gold nugget already. There's so many of them. One of them has a horse. He's a horseman. Let's try not to kill the horse. Can we do that without killing the horse? Yes. The horse is saved. The horse is not evil. The horse is not an evil undead, and we have lost a quarter of our health. I almost said half, because that's what it looked like, but nope, it's a quarter. Got him. Charge! Whew! How about that? Our health is right back to where it was at the start of the episode, but we've cleared out the entire front entrance. Wow. Nice going, me.
Oh, thank you, me.
Let's heal up again and explore the interior. Endumium crystals. I apparently forgot to retexture them. I'm so smart. Ooh, I see. This uses the Aqua Essentia, so that means that I'm using the same Essentia for both offense and healing, so I really should switch to the Lightning Focus. Lightning Focus is my favorite anyway. Here we are. There's another one. Hup. Jump. And not a scratch was endured by me. Here we are on the battlements. Let's run around on these, see what we can see. You know, I take back what I said earlier. This place is really dang cool. Ooh, we're gonna need to deal with vanilla mobs as well. There you are. I see you. All kinds of little catacombs here. They do have healing potions, because that's what he was backing off to do right there, is have a healing potion. Ooh, iron. I'm going to smelt snowballs, because I'm so smart. Here we are. Should I sleep here so if I die, I don't need to travel all the way back? I might as well reset my spawn. There we are. That was probably a terrible location. Don't care. Let's explore this little room. Why not? Could be interesting things. Ooh. Heck. Heck is lovely. A diamond dagger. Iron chest plate. I don't need any of that. How about in here? I will always take raw materials because why not? I'm a magpie. An Enderman Magpie. Yet another title added onto my list. And you... Your fate arrives from above. And there is naught you can do to resist, other than back up and drink those healing potions. Whoa! Hello. Wave 2, it appears. Let's take some cover. And I see you retreating. I got him right before his health potion activated. And hello to you. I don't want you to mess up this castle. What if I find the deed? Then I would have a deed to a broken castle. You wouldn't want that, would you, creeper? Nothing in here. Ooh. Hello? You know, this jumping really puts me at an advantage, doesn't it? There you are. My lack of aim, however, does not. Ooh, a shield. Well, guess what? Shields don't do a great job at blocking lightning, as we have found. Whoop. Ooh, this is a whole little tower. I didn't go inside this one, did I? Let's see about that. I don't see an entrance to it. Oh, they're healing. Right, I should take care of that. Hup. Got you. Got you. Eventually. Oh, you have a shield. Shields are very effective, aren't they? How many are there? This is significantly more than several. This is a whole squadron. Oh boy. How am I going to take out a squadron? Ooh, I got the shield guy at least. Let's run away from them. Get some healing going. That's a lot of you, isn't it? Ow. Full Emperor mode activated. Oh, I just knocked one over the wall. Fantastic. Oh, that guy has thorns. Oh, that really hurt. Alright, let's get the heck out of there. We need to heal. I clearly need a better tactic here. Ow. Clearly that tactic should involve not being right next to them while healing. That sort of defeats the purpose. Why do I have an absorption heart right there? That doesn't make any sense. This is definitely serving as a challenge. It's clear that maybe I could use better armor. Oh my gosh, I'm not even wearing my armor. I'm so smart! Well, it's good that I have now learned that lesson about making sure you're actually wearing your armor when attacking the giant fortress filled with armored foes. Oh boy. Let's get back in there now. I am fully healed. Got my lightning. Perfect. I don't need that. Don't need that, don't need that. Got some more healing potions, which I won't really need, although it would be good in an emergency. Hello, horse. Does this horse have a saddle? No, it does not. Shouldn't have checked that while I have enemies to deal with. Let's just take them all down. Take down the ranged people first. I think that was the guy with the thorns enchantment, so it's good that I got him out. Gotcha. A lot of gold, a lot of healing potions. This is going to be quite the haul after I'm done with all these people. Whoop, don't need squid stuff. Is there one down around here? Some promethium ore. Don't see them. A night battle. Wonderful. Just what I've always wanted. Extra mobs on top of the giant castle of people that I'm already trying to defeat. Gotcha. So that's me clearing out this place for the second time. I'm sure another wave will spawn in eventually. Ooh, emeralds. Could always use more emeralds. Nothing else. What's in here? The furnaces in these places oftentimes contain interesting things. Oh my, this is quite the library. Very interesting. I might need to come back here to collect up the books, but not now. We want to save our inventory space for slightly more valuable lootages.